I was talking to Derek about diet today, and I'm about to start that new protocol, and he was like, "Yeah, you know how to do this. You just start with the base calories and add 100 a week." And I'm thinking, like, can I just start with like a shit ton? What if I just started with like 4,000 calories a day? That's what I really want to do. I want to attempt that, but I guess I won't. I guess
try it.
Crazy.
Just like, you're experimenting. You're learning best ways to optimize yourself.
I was seeing where you go. Like you might just get jacked and it'd be awesome. I'm pretty sure if I did that, I'd just go into water buffalo mode.
I'm going into water buffalo mode. Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah, no. like I'm gonna gain 30 pounds by the time February comes around.
Have that goal all to yourself.
Yeah,
it's 30 awesome. pounds. That's gonna be a blast, man. Have fun.
No, it's not gonna be a blast. You know what my diet is?
Oh yeah, you clean bulk.
Yeah, I'm eating rice and lean ground beef and peppers and spinach and shit.
That's so depressing. It's because like you hear 4,000 calories a day and you're like, I'm in, and then you see what you're eating to get to 4,000, and it's a chore.
It's horrific. I've never eaten that many. I've eaten 3,600 a day consistently. That's like 2 pounds of beef a day or something.
Yeah, I probably do 2,000 calories a day. You literally double me.
It's real hard. I'm going to try to split it up into a lot of meals this time. That's one thing I'm going to do for sure, is instead of doing 4 meals in a shake, do like 6 to 7 meals in a shake. It's the same amount of cooking. I just split it into smaller bowls, right? So
it just seems harder to manage.
I got those little plastic disposable
those like Pyrex bowls. Ones or whatever.
No, I got cheap ones that I fuck the environment. I'm going to be dead in 20, 30 years at this rate. So,
but you're gonna die in a double wide casket for your fucking delts. That's what
I'm gonna eat a lot of pallbearers, and they're all gonna be jacked.
It'd be like Rich Piana.
Yeah, what was did he have all jacked pallbearers?
He must have had to,
right?
Yeah.
Like 12.
So, what are your goals, Kyle? You're looking to get big. You're looking to get strong. Or you're looking.
Never strong. I don't give a fuck about strong. Honestly, if if I could stick to the same weights forever, I'd be fine.
You told me before that you had target weights.
Yeah, because I'm an immature fuck, right? So I'm like, we're cool if I could lift like 1,000 pounds, right? Like, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. But I'm probably not going to devote myself to like the goal of bench pressing 500 pounds, because the more likely outcome is that I tear a pec or something and never weightlift again. So probably just going to go easy on that. The goal is to gain as much lean tissue in the next, I don't know how many months as possible. So just kind of micromanage every moment of every day toward gaining muscle, as far as diet supplementation and everything I do for the next, I don't know how long, a minimum of 5 months, but I might go 10 months. Like I'm just bulking.
Just get all the way to Halloween, and then you can be any costume you want.
I could be the Blob at Halloween, or I could pull back a little early and start the cut like 3 months before that in like July or something, and be pretty fucking sickly ripped by Halloween next year. But
do you have any weights that you're willing to say out loud? I've got a few.
What do you mean, like lists?
Yeah. Here, I'll go. I can do it really quick. I would really love to overhead press 135, 2 big boy plates on the side. I'd like to bench press 225. That's 4 plates. And I'd like to deadlift 315.
Yeah.
You'll get those.
I think.
I guess I have similar goals, but like slightly loftier. I like the overhead. I like the overhead press stuff. 2 plates, it always looks cool. Man, a 225 overhead press would be monstrous.
It would be,
but forget that, because that is nonsense. I don't know. A big bench would be cool. 3 plates would be is pretty impressive.
It's 315.
But 225 overhead press, you'd be a monster.
3 plates. I don't know if I have any weight goals really, now that I think about it, because I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care what it looks like to anybody else. I if anything, I wish if I could wave a magic wand, I would be bench pressing 1 plate for like my workout, so that it's so safe that if I drop it, I'm okay. Like, having to put all that weight on is just dangerous and bad for your joints and ligaments and stuff. And
but you get at a point where like you don't need to ego. Like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I strap on 90 pounds when I do dips, and no one had their opinion can be what it
actually that's when I do care, because like I like to do my dips right after a normal person has done dips, because they're just doing their body weight, and then I'm like ka-chunk, I like put my belt of weights on.
Oh man, that's like when you're working out of the rack, you're squatting or deadlifting or something, and you finish your thing, and someone's like, "Can I go after you?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure." It's like, "Do you want me to take these off?" It's like, "No, I'll warm up." It's like, "Oh, okay, dude. All right, man."
We should get off fitness.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I wanted to know.
I've added 10 pounds to my dips, and earlier at the start of this year, I needed assistance bands to do dips. My body weight was too much for me. Now I'm adding weight to it, and it's a big point of pride for me.
Nice. Yeah, very nice.
And the best part is it's a combination of you losing fat and gaining muscle that's gotten you there. I
prefer to think all muscle.
Yeah. It's definitely harder to build muscle than it is to lose fat.
Yeah, definitely. Destiny, what are your goals in there? You're just trying to lose weight or get stronger? Or overall
actually
fitness?
Getting stronger. I've always been like a video game fucking nerd. Mm-hmm. And I've kind of like picked up lifting and like dropped it. The problem is traveling would kill me in the past, because if I travel for 2 weeks, like I'm not lifting, and it fucks me everything. But like these past, like I'd say like 2 to 3 months, I've taken it like really seriously. And nice. It's really cool to like see your body and like have like some actual masculine features, as embarrassing as that might sound, because I was like and I'm still like a pretty small person, but like now when I look in the mirror, I'm like, holy shit, I'm actually like a man. Like I have like boobs and I've got like some arms and actually have like a little bit of feeling to them and shit. And obviously my fiance like super notices the difference and stuff.
So it's a good feeling.
My fiance super notices the difference in stuff.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I'm on the Kyle program. But it
was, and now.
But yeah, I really appreciate that. And then like even just like feeling your body, my posture like is perfect now, which was funny because I go to like live debate events sometimes. So I kind of have I'm normally like sitting like this, like hunched over and stuff. But now I'm like seated overhead press. I would sit like this for this. I do this for like 2 hours and it's no problem. Feeling all of your like individual muscles is cool. Like sometimes when I'm in bed, I'll still like, I can feel like that's my lat, this is my posterior, like feeling the muscles is cool. Like I don't know, I super enjoy it. That's been a lot of fun for me. So just like getting stronger, being healthier, like you have like all this faculty in your body that a lot of people neglect for their whole lives. So the idea of like building that and working on that is just really cool. So I've enjoyed all that. It's a lot of fun for me.
It's got to be like the best hobby to have, just to pick up. Like it's so productive in so many ways.
If you can do it, it's a lot. It makes you more mindful of a lot of other things, I guess. So like I'm more careful in real life, like moving stuff. Like I'm not going to be a dumb fuck who reaches and picks up a box and just hangs it off my fucking lower back because I move stuff around the house. Just in general. And then you're a little bit more conscientious of like what you eat, like what's the difference between a simple carb and a complex, like just like little things you'll pick up as you like lift more. And all of those things are like nice for me. Yeah.
I like frightening small children.
Yes. That's more the screaming and the threats than the body type, though.
You can really put a scare into a child if you put your mind to it.
True. I'm sure you could. I don't know if you need muscles for that, but
they don't forget.
I guess it depends on how you're trying to scare.
You're just like rattling the cage at a local middle school. Go over here, kids.
Yeah, I have a question, and because I actually watched your video. Oh man, all of our audience is gonna hate us for this. So I watched your coming out video, Kyle. Yeah. So this is kind of so. I'm curious, do you ever worry that once you start, it's going to be like, I need more and more and more of this because I'm like addicted to the grind.
You get body dysmorphia even and feed into that. And it could be this sort of never ending cycle. It puts me in a weird spot to like prove to people that that's not going to be the case. I feel like I have to stop, be like, dude, I look fucking amazing. You don't even fucking know. You don't think I know? I know. Like I get pushed into that corner, but it's like, no, I get it. Like I don't want to be like one of those freakishly big dudes at all. Like Taylor always talks about barreling through hallways or whatever, and everyone having to like just run away or whatever. I don't want any of that nonsense. I watched the people whose diet models I'm copying and workout regimens I'm copying do look like that, but they should have stopped like 8 years ago. That's the difference. Like they've been done. They're overcooked. There's a point where that I'm probably gonna be real close to by next year where we're good. This is where we maintain. We maintain right here with light exercise for the rest of our life, and we just hold on to this. Eat normal, and we don't need to do like any more silly bulking nonsense. Like I may be a year away from that, or 2 years at the most, I think, because I don't want to be enormous. I really don't. I just like being pretty big and fit.
Something
that's like what you think when you're a little bigger. Like, a year from now, you might be like, I don't want to be enormous. And you are. I just want to be a little bigger than this.
Yeah. I mean, I see guys bigger than me. It's not like that don't look like freaks. Is what I'm saying. I certainly haven't got anywhere near that.
I think you should just become a freak.
Just become a freak.
Just like go full bore, get weird with it.
I was looking at a guy who was only a little stronger than me, but he looked way thicker. Like he was bigger in the waist, and like I didn't envy what he looked like.
Yeah,
you are fortunate. I think like you have a really narrow. What size pants do you wear? Like 28 or something?
28. Yeah.
28.
When I wears children's clothing, people. These are children's sizes. These aren't man clothes. 28.
I'm in a 32 right now, or 32, 33, somewhere in there.
All right,
like 8th grade pants.
28 is when I'm at 180 pounds. Like I'm 195 right now.
I posted a picture of me on Twitter, and I'm wearing size 34, and everyone roasted me because my pants don't fit. I haven't bought smaller pants because trail mix is delicious and they might fit again someday.
Yeah.
But I probably belong in like a 32 or maybe even a 31. But
what I thought was so funny about that picture is like, obviously you're wearing these giant pants to like show the progress you've made and stuff.
No, they're literally the pants I've worn for like 12 days in a row now.
Oh, well,
I'm just ridiculous.
Taylor, this is my friend Woody. This is my friend Woody Taylor. He's very cheap.
That's okay. That's true.
Those beautiful boy jeans are going nowhere.
I was gonna say the size of those pants on you and the fact you're like holding like a big handful of them to keep them up, and you're like jacked, ripped body. I was like, my first thought was like, Woody looks like a really formidable homeless person. like he could handle himself on the streets. He's got, abs, great cheese on.
First dibs at the donut dumpster.
No one dares stop you.
I cut in line at the soup kitchen.
Yeah,
you gotta get your macros. Yeah, you're cutting over and over and over.
What you should do is get like some of those. Look, make fun if you want, but like get pants that have like an elastic waistband, right? Because like as I go through this, like I stopped wearing button-up jeans and switched to like my pajama jeans and like my like Adidas track pants and shit like that, because my weight is fluctuating 5 pounds a week and shit like that. Like
you've been off regular jeans for years, right?
That picture, by the way, was from 7 days ago, and I'm still wearing those pants right now on this show.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, they're way too big on you, man.
If I have to be around people that might judge pajama jeans, I certainly put on fucking normal jeans. But if I'm going to the fucking gas station, I'm wearing my goddamn pajama jeans. I don't care.
It's time for me to put on clean clothes, really.
Yeah, it's probably so. All right, we got to stop the fitness talk again. Yeah, okay. I asked you if you wanted to do an hour-long extra podcast every week called Fit Talk with Taylor and Friends or whatever.
Ooh, I like that branding.
Yeah, right.
Taylor and Friends.
And like have you on the front, like arms crossed, like aha, and then like really tiny in the background. Me and Woody, like yeah, Taylor. That branding is hilarious to me. And like who fucking cares, right?
Yeah.
Like if a new viewer found it, they'd be like, so is Taylor like the boss or like?
Yes. Oh, Taylor, please be the boss and take all the feedback anytime there's a problem.
But he's the most overweight guy on the fitness show.
Isn't he the salami guy?
Yeah, he's the guy who has, we'll say cholesterol issues.